Alright, so we're back with some more Unicorn Overlord. Last time we took this castle that Geeth was guarding, Geeth being one of our mom's people that actually had defected, one of the Cornian nobles, early on to Galerius. But we defeated him before he was able to go back to Galerius, so we probably just did Galerius more of a favor than anything, but that's okay. We do have enough honors to go ahead and upgrade another slot to get another 5th person in. The question is, who do we want? Or I suppose what area we want? I suppose it doesn't really matter overall. Alright, so because Virginia ran off by herself, now we kind of have to reset some of our classes here, or some of our setups. Berengaria is back with us now, so we can absolutely have her in one of our groups. Gilbert's just like full-on support. It was what? Attack, defense, and maybe like accuracy or something? Attack, defense, remove all of the target's buffs. Okay. Attack and defense. I mean, these guys are already pretty strong as is. Might be better to put him in a weaker group that can make better use of those buffs, since these guys are just going to run them over anyways. We put Fran in here, so that way we can have a flyer group. Yours was take less damage from assist attacks. While good, I mean, flyer utility is just really nice. And then who else do we want to give them? I mean, certainly a healer. Throw Miriam in there. Travis's group, we can go ahead and we have absolutely 0 healers in that group. And we really don't have any. I mean, I suppose we could throw Riddell in there, but she only really heals after somebody else does. We don't have any cavalry in here. Bernal has the same buff as Travis, but he's cavalry, so he should be faster. Brigades, HP stamina with Garrison. This is probably better. Well, Travis in the front. That way you can dodge tank. I think we're making use of all our slots now. We got one for Oaklee's group. Oaklee's could probably make use of Gilbert alright. She doesn't hit the hardest, but with those buffs and the extra defense, it might help keep our Warlock and our healer in the back alive, alright. Alright, enough of that. Let's go ahead and see what else we can find in this area now that we've freed it. Feel free to leave the fortress to us. We'll not let Zenoria through ever again. Good luck with that. Armored soldiers like me will lower the mobility of the unit we're assigned to. Oh, we're very aware. But it's a small price to pay for the protection we can buy. That's what they try and tell me, but nah. Nah. They say Princess Virginia slew the general who was in charge here. She's even more incredible than I heard. All of us here would do anything just to meet her. The general that used to oversee this fortress was notorious for, yeah, you know, prisoners of war. I heard some of the folks from Zenoria are glad he's dead. Why not say the word? Because, you two might feels bad, man. It's really livened up again thanks to you. We'd love to repay you somehow, so don't hesitate if you need better help. Alright, I'll take some money if you got it. The advanced class of the hot play, a legionnaire as I'm called. Due to my increased PP, I bear firmer defenses than ever before. You know it's not that good of a class cell when you're like, okay, so what can you do for me? You're like, I can do the same thing I just did for you earlier, but slightly better. And you're like, that's it? And they're like, yeah, pretty much. They also still get shredded by magic. Like, if they really wanted to improve it, I would say, like, definitely give them some more magic defense. Not so that they block both of them perfectly or anything like that, as other classes have magic defense for, but they should at least get one shot by magic. That's a little much. We've been getting tons of word from the Dragonhold army lately. Time to make myself some actual cool. Now that we're at peace again, the real work can finally begin. Let's make sure no one else ever has to suffer the way we have. How nice of them. I got knocked out cold by an enemy catapult, and when I came to, I was hidden away behind an outcrop. Someone from my unit must have carried me here, but the entire squad's dead now, except for me. Laid down their lives protecting their home. The prince himself visited our town not too long back. He's truly become a fine young man these past few years. And of course, his reclamation of our kingdom makes that all the more evident. There was quite a few cities in this fight, huh? The capital has been restored, has it? What excellent news. We owe you all a great debt indeed. It's a welcome relief not having to fear for our lives. Everything's a little bit more normal again, which means we can finally get back to work. Go on, take a look at the town. Oh yeah, let me repair it first, and then we'll take a look at the town. Wow, they took all of my fish? Alright then. Made some money off of it though. I mean, almost 10k off the city just in repairs. A chicken's talking to me for repairing the city? Okay then. Wow, we were like right next to the next rain. Something I always forget to do is once you have a continent where you have a majority of the towns rebuilt, you want to put them in the other countries that aren't as rebuilt, so that way they start picking up resources that are exclusive to that region, so you can rebuild that area faster. It's something easy to forget, but it is helpful.
In all of
This flame brand tome. I feel like there could be a broken synergy with this. Like if this applied to Elemental Roar, right? Then you'd get the extra 50 potency, and assuming it applies burn, but it's before an ally's physical attack. Alright, never mind, you know. Yeah, no. I'll still take it though for 5,000 for potentially something useful to be made out of it.
It is an honorable task.
I just had a chicken balk at me. Okay then. Alright, next town over. I have just enough. Everybody wants my fish over here, bro. Alright, well. Now still enough to get that town rebuilt. Things are just about back to normal here, and it's all because of you kind folks. Much appreciated. So close to that next server now. Go ahead and drop somebody else in this area. Dragonor, you can come over here too. Anything good in this one?
You won't find finer weapons in all of
Quick barrier, shadow thrust, piercing blind attack. I think I'm good.
I'll preserve the peace of this town myself.
Mine's not the easiest job in the land, but we gotta do whatever we can to help our town survive. Sure. You're still a green unit over here? Why is that? Excellent work on restoring the place to its proper rulers, and we're now remain here to ensure the safety of all our citizens beyond this wall. Alright, you do that. I think we've got just about almost all of the paintings available to us, so we should be able to go ahead and grab whatever special item it is for completing those. We have just about this entire set of Drakenhold actually recovered. We've got one city over here, which actually has a harbor to get us over to this. Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough resources, but we check. Let's see. I actually do. Okay, alright then. Nice. That actually gets us access to a harbor. Usually it's worthwhile to get the harbors first before some of the regular towns, since usually they have some nice rewards as a result. Though they usually take the rare resources to make it happen. But it works out. Go ahead and station somebody else here. We can take them from the Elven land since they are basically rebuilt at this point. Gamble, you can go ahead and come over here too. Anything good in the armory? We already hit it up. Alright, fair enough.
Long as you're sure.
I'm not trying to talk to you. Got a ship here head for secluded shore. Sure. My dad said I could play outside again now that the scared people are all gone. I can't wait to see my friends. Let's go ahead and take this boat, shall we? Okay, here's another one of those doors. But we still don't have the person that actually opens this for us. Because they would have came out right there and hadn't said anything, so that's done for. There's some question mark over here we can go ahead and take a look at. Looks like we got one more city to get rid of here, and we'll free the entire area. Yeah, Sharon, do your thing. Okay. Apparently that is not all. Alright then. The last one's probably over here by the black market dealer. Well, maybe we have enough resources by now. After we just spent a ton. Maybe not, but we'll see. That's not quite enough. Alright, well, yeah. That's okay. Well, let's see what this has got for us. Level 24. We should be able to make that happen by this point. Fine. Sergeants and witches? Oh, okay. Honestly, I mean, if that's the main enemy classes, we should be pretty well alright. Witches can hurt. Usually the sergeants aren't all that bad. That setup's annoying right there, though. Alright. Well, Fran's group can fly over that and bully them, especially with Griffins having better magic defense. And we have a Saints of Night there that help reduce some of that damage. Who else would we want here? We could throw Prim in the back just for healing. How far is that reach? Right before them? Well, that's...
I'll help however I can.
We could go, like, double flyer with a police, so that she might be able to get rid of these guys as well.
What is it? I'm retreating for now.
Judgment shall witness the might of an
angel.
angel.
Yeah, she wrecks that guy.
I take to the sky.
Granted, you destroy them. Okay.
At once.
And then we can have somebody just sit over here and protect this area in case they try and go for it. Who will we look for that? I suppose we gotta make sure to keep it safe. And they're sword fighters, so some slightly tankier people, and they won't be able to do anything. We could do Rolf's group, and then they can provide support to those two.
An attack is imminent.
Deploy a sigil that increases initiative by 23 units. Okay.
I'll not go easy on you.
I'll support you.
Alright, you take 50 damage there if I use the support, so let's not say we did. We took all of our damage just from support attacks in that range.
Like a biting wind.
With a single
Well, we got the initiative up thanks to the rapid order from Gilbert. That's pretty nice. It makes it so he can get his buffs out faster as well.
Do you want to die? If I must.
We got gravity going off over there. Not that they have a lot of HP. Probably better left to the Albion area at this point. Oh, we carried it.
This should help.
Here's our gravity. And Gilbert even going in for a final spin. Let's take.
An offering to the heavens.
So far, it feels like they made this area relatively easily. Or relatively easy by comparison to some of the other ones here.
I'm here.
Rolf, you can go ahead and withdraw.
A temporary retreat.
And now we can have one of our hammer bros go ahead and take care of that area.
Just tell me if
And
anyone
they're in
needs you
Prim's
need a
group, so
healer.
we can actually make use of her healing in
Setting
these
up.
fights.
I'll
Blasphemy.
heal you.
And that'll actually keep them quite healthy as a result.
All swiftness.
Looks like we're much faster than these guys.
Pressure them. We can do this. I have to win
That's
this.
not surprising though. Usually the
Seed.
warlocks are quite slow.
Don't let
They
it
really
happen
don't
again.
have that good of
Faster than the wind.
stats to begin with
Build
even.
yourselves. Rise.
Yeah, that hurts a
I'll
little bit.
cleanse your soul.
Thankfully, clerics really help out with dealing with these guys.
To the offensive. Steady on.
Got him.
As it was
Alright.
written,
Well, that frees up 2
I'll
watchtowers
never
for
hold
us.
myself back.
Or I guess just one, since we haven't
Witness
gotten
the
rid of
might
that
of
one
an
over there.
angel.
But yeah, it
Your
looks like we're
will
just gonna
shall
be
be
able to
done.
stomp this one. Which it feels
No
like it's been a
mercy.
minute
I'll
since
tend to
we've
your
been able
wounds.
to do that. But they put all the squishiest
Make ready.
classes in this one, it feels like. I mean, these
Observe
witches,
greatness.
you know, what were they recommended level 24 and they have 27 HP? That's nothing.
The win is ours.
Yeah.
What?
Better heal up.
Brain, you missed that? Okay,
My
that's...
training's paid off. Victory is ours.
There we go.
I stand
Fran,
ready.
go ahead and go bully the
Sir.
rest of them. No, please, you
Anywho,
won't
Bob,
I'll
this
heal
one.
you.
And Fran can go ahead and continue to heal us. Yeah, this mission is so
Have I
over.
always held such potential?
No, you hold no potential. You have
You'll
0
not be
stats.
disappointed. I depart.
But you're
Nowhere is
basically
too
my only
far.
magic
At
user,
once.
so I'm kind of forced
I'll
to
take it
use
off your
it.
hands.
Alright,
I
Fran,
stand
you can
ready.
keep working your way over here.
Sir,
I've claimed it as our own.
nowhere is too far.
Alright, you guys can
I
just
stand
go
ready.
ahead and hit him with a wombo
Your
combo
will
here.
shall
At
be
your
done.
service.
Oh, Fran apparently wrecks him.
Understood.
She does have Virginia with her, though, so that would
This
do
may
it.
prove
Face me and be cut down.
We'll give Fran
I'll
the
tend to
skill
your
here,
wounds.
since she's lower level. The
None
mixture
of you will die.
of different levels is definitely helpful here for the fact that they can help carry Fran in order to get her some XP. That being
This will
too
be
big of an
easy.
issue. Berengaria probably fell a little bit behind due to the fact that she had been kidnapped by Baltro for a little bit. Man,
Not bad.
he still lived. That double damage versus
Finish
cavalry for flyers, man, it sure shows up when it does hit, that's for sure. It's like really one of the only units that feel like they can deal with cavalry effectively. We just stunned her out for the entire fight. That's pretty gross. I'll take it because it helped
Better
me
keep this
out.
going.
Man, that's pretty gross otherwise. Fran getting exceptional XP off of
In
this.
His Highness's honor.
Griffinites hit pretty hard, huh? I mean, 30 physical attack. They're not like the strongest
It
ever,
seems you
but they're
misjudged me.
they still do quite well. And you have flyer utility, so there is that. Well, that was an extremely easy mission. We're 12 renowned off being able to get the next rank. Really now? Alright. Alright, well there it is. Renowned rank increased from A to S rank. We're forever grateful for what you've done here. I only hope we can live our lives of peace, free from all this horrible conflict. This is an extraordinary feat of goodwill you've done for this continent, my prince. Your name is sung the land over, and even the most distrustful commoner now supports your march. I must say you've grown into a fine young man indeed, and should you so desire the sacred blade held within, I expect the royal mausoleum will now grant you entrance. The souls of your ancestors await your presence, your highness. Now let us make for the mausoleum whenever you're prepared to answer their call. That sounds like some very late game stuff, but it's definitely something we could look at. That Zenorian girl, Adelina, I think it was, she spent plenty of time at the tavern in town complaining about her oppressive employers. Think what you will, but she wasn't so bad in my book. The Zenorian commander who governed our town was actually quite a capable leader. Makes it how you wonder they ended up working in a remote place like this. Well, now we can go ahead and repair this area. And this actually gets us access to Bastorias. No sensible army would overlook a port like this. We hardly get a second to breathe around here. But now the town will know peace once more, and it's all thanks to you. I think that actually just made it so all of Drakenhold is repaired now. Outside of that one bridge, of course, which has the black market dealer for this area, which would be very nice to get. But problems for a different time, I suppose. When your army first arrived in these lands, Dragonholm was home to naught but rubble, ruin, and pestilence. Yet that era will become a mere footnote in our history, owing wholly to the resilience of our citizens and the aid of the liberation. Hard to imagine it wasn't long ago that our nations were at each other's throats. Boleyn's never cared about that kind of stuff, he just keeps marching on, same as always. Now that you mention it, this victory should serve as the impetus for our homelands to mend their troubled past. But first we have a war to win. Indeed we do. This is a fight I'm honored to personally be a part of, and when the final battle is someday upon us, our two armies shall stand as one in service of Fairbrith, I promise you that. Sounds good to me. Maybe they'll actually help us in the final battle if we restore their entire continent. That'd be kind of cool. And a nice little reward in the final battle for actually going through the effort of repairing everything.
Weapons in all of Drakenhold.
Attack a single enemy 3 times for 150 total. It only costs 3,000. It really can't be that good at that point. And it has no special benefits outside of hitting 3 times. Got a ship here heading for the south of Bastorias. Your sport is more than I can. Yeah. Alright then. We'll check this bridge one more time. I very highly doubt that we got enough off of that, but it did show that we got a ton of supplies. Yeah, that's not quite enough. Alright. Well, considering we have a person placed in every single city here except for one, we should eventually get enough resources for it. We could even go ahead and pull one more of our people from the Elven lands, assuming I even have any more in the Elven lands. I might have actually taken them all out. No, somebody's still over there. Artemis. Okay.
I shall guard it well.
Okay, I've got this entire continent with people on it. If you see yellow houses, that means I don't have somebody stationed in there. So you can see the entire continent over here we have blue on. Unfortunately, I'd love to do these carvings, but the last one is locked also behind the black market dealer. So until we get enough wood to make that happen, it's just not happening. And the only other question mark we have over here, outside of this door that we can't do as of yet, is the Dragonhold Sanctuary. Which if we do the Ritual of Covenant, we should be able to do that. It's just a matter of when we want to go about doing this. It's probably the sooner the better, but we've been holding off for a minute now. I believe we have a ton of Divine Stones now that we've been sitting on that we could probably take a look at. We do. We actually have enough for the shield. It really costs 40. That's crazy. It seems really strong though. Debuff immunity, high guard rate, high guard efficiency. I mean, for our shield bearers, this is gonna be like a really good shield. And then of course we got the Millennium Scepter, which is 300 magical potency. You do have to charge it, but it hits the entire group, so if that goes off, it's basically gonna wipe people. What can I say? I'm a sucker for damage, I guess. Who can make use of this? Scarlet, can you make use of this? Probably not. Yeah, no. It's probably locked to Auriana's classes would be my guess. You can use the Millennium Scepter, okay. The evasion plus 20 from Skyward Thrust was kind of nice, although you have Quick Cast. Although that may not go off if you're using the Millennium Scepter because you're charging and Skyward Thrust doesn't. We can try it, and then if it's worse for her, then we can give her Scepter back, and then we give Osh the Millennium Scepter instead. I don't think you really need the Quartz Rod like that anymore. You might be better off just using the Wind Scepter. And it'll give you a 20 evasion, which doesn't hurt. Look how pathetic these stats are for the Warlock. 41 HP, 4 physical attack, 4 physical defense, or 10 physical defense, like what even is that? No guard rate, no crit, that's to be expected. No initiative on a spellcaster, like really? He doesn't have that good accuracy. His evasion almost doubled by the fact that we gave him the staff. His magic defense isn't even that high for being, I believe it's what, A rank? S rank, and so H. I don't know, does his growth rates just suck, or does the class just suck? It's hard to tell. Anyways, let's go ahead and go to the... I don't know, do we want to go to the Bastorias, or do we want to go to Albion again? I guess we could go to the Bastorias. I mean, we just unlocked it, right? We may as well go ahead and see what's up with it. Although we may as well check out this mausoleum Joseph's talking about. Whether or not we can actually do it now is another thing. Here we are, the Royal Mausoleum. From what I understand, the sacred blade will reveal itself to he whom the soul of Hornia's forebears deem worthy. Go forth, my prince, lay claim to your birthright. Naughty. Grandpa, is that you? You who bear the blood of Cornian kings, unsheath your blade and assert your rightful place amongst the monarchs of legend. I recognize you, my grandfather. King Gerard, your highness, I fear I cannot see him myself. No matter the trial is yours to overcome if you seek to lay claim to the sacred blade. Well, something tells me he's going to body me, but we'll see. Yeah, he said the same thing as he did coming out here. We do win here, but is that enough for him to get to us? Future king though you may be, you're not yet the might to wield our blade. Go forth. Okay. So we don't beat him just yet, basically. Okay, alright then. What level are you guys? 40? I mean, that seems doable. I say that, but we're still probably like 10 plus levels under him. 7, and that's with his alone right here. Yeah, Lane's group kind of blows right now, level-wise, but that actually kind of works out for him, so he can carry them and give him a ton of XP. Well, not really win that fight with that group, that's for sure. Although the fact that we even did as much damage to him as we did with a group like that says something. Albion or Bastorias? So let's go Bastorias. You know, it's been a... I just want to use the town. The town. There we go. They're like, are you sure you want to go to the Bastorias? Like, yes. I don't know if this is considered like a hidden way to get into the area, but it's definitely not the one that Joseph had shown us to get into the area, so maybe that will lead us to some better stuff by the fact that we're kind of bypassing that other area, kind of like how we got the Albion. Now we've crossed into the snowbound land of Bastorias, Your Highness. Yet beyond Sonoria's occupation of the territory, I have little information about what lies past its borders. As such, there's no telling what treachery may await us in the nation's shadows. I propose we head first to its capital, Bastorias, and we should be able to learn more then. Wow, a continent named Bastoria with a capital name like that. Who could have seen that one coming? I believe we did have a decent amount of XP books I've been sitting on here. 3 times XP if they're level 20 or below. Although a lot of us, I'm sure, are probably slightly higher than 20 at this point, so that they don't get the triple bonus, which is unfortunate. It's still 300 XP, which is, you know, honestly not all that great, but it's something. Anybody we can really make use out of it for? Well, I guess you're under 20.
I've yet a long way to climb.
Anybody else under 20? I'm pretty sure it works if you're right at level 22. Looks like that's the case.
Both of us are quite pleased.
Anybody else that can make use of our books? Well, I guess Magellan, the group that we had just picked up. Gilbert might get some good skills by leveling up for it. Hilda, I mean, she is our only
My wyvern
wyvern
and I
knight
soar
at the
as
moment.
one. Chaos shall never reign again.
Alright then. These novice books, No way anybody's below level 10 at this point, so we may as well just spam them all. And with that, I suppose we should start exploring the area, shall we? Conveyance stone, sure. What else we got? Oh, we got lumber specific to the area. Alright then. Can't say I'm surprised by that one. We got straight up werewolves. Werewolves over here. Never actually seen one in the flesh. It's coming this way. That's it. Oh, okay. Bones?
Damn, that hurts.
Didn't you
Are you
just
all
shield
right?
dash him? You should be alright.
Yeah, but our friend here's not so lucky.
You had little choice in the matter. Had you not slain him, it would be your corpse lying there instead.
Alright.
Doesn't make me feel much better about it. Have these
Dude's
Bestrels
got
always
some
been the
claws
stab
on him,
first,
that's
ask
true.
questions later kind of people?
You'll pay for this, Sonoran
Oh,
scum.
why? Hello there.
The hits
I
just
didn't
keep
realize
coming
we were
today.
playing Horizon Zero Dawn out here.
Hold a moment, please. We're not Zenoirans. A local girl, do you suppose?
Whoever
guess
she
so.
was, she dropped something.
A pendant, it would seem.
Looks alright. Don't mind if I do. Thanks for that, I guess. She ran off that way. You want to follow her? Yes, I imagine she'll want her pendant returned. Let's get a move on. These Bestral folks aren't looking too friendly. Well, we kind of did just pop out of nowhere, so there is that. Yeah, go ahead and climb that, Lex. What do you got? Nameless Guard's bow. It's always Nameless Guard gear. 21 physical attack doesn't hurt though, and the blindness immunity will help for Albion. If I remember to actually equip it, which is a different problem in and of itself. I'm just remembering I missed something back in this area. Well, outside talking to these guys, I guess. Sister wants to go somewhere called Elheim. She says all flowers and trees, nobody fights there ever. I'm right about that. Or such a waste of everyone's time, if you say so. Here we go, I forgot there was a climb over in this area. Once I saw it over there, I was like, wait a minute, didn't I see something over here? Whether or not it's actually worth going all the way back over here, we shall see. Watchman's Lantern, blindness and burn immunity. Well, I mean, that's another item for Albion right there, for the fact that all of those archers can stop blinding me. It sucks to use an item slot for it, but if it means I can actually damage them, well, I suppose that's the price we kind of just have to pay for, huh? We did get that ring, though, that gives us blindness immunity for the entire fight. Oh, there she is. Doesn't look like they're just having a chat either. Come, Lex, we must intervene.
Take this!
Bonk. We just shield dash
You
from
hurt?
once, and they're like, alright, never mind.
Don't worry. I just gave him a little shield shove this time.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Thank you.
Now,
She's so
before you start
small.
running off again, let me say, we're not with Zenoira.
We are the Liberation Army, hailing from Cornea in the south.
That explains it then. Sorry for jumping to conclusions there.
Yeah, you know, if you could die. It's not even like we're wearing the. Oh no.
But this grassy scent. I knew you were from Cornea.
Do you just go up to people and
You
sniff
can
them
tell
all the
where
time?
we're from
Is
just by
that
smelling us?
going to be your thing?
My name's Unifi. I
Unifi,
fight
huh?
for free
Okay.
Bastorias with a group called the Frostblooms.
Another regional resistance. I should have expected as much. This pendant belongs to you, yes?
I've been looking everywhere for that. It's really important to me.
Okay.
I can't believe you found it.
Oh.
Unifi!
My fur will be whiter than snow if you keep worrying me like this.
He's huge.
Sorry about that, Morard. But what's got you so worked up?
He looks like he's gonna be a
Zenora,
gladiator,
The
though.
bastards strike at our capital,
What? Where's Ramona?
Who?
holding the line with the rest of the Blooms. But this is no place to talk. We make for the nearest fort.
All right, if you say so. We're staying with the resistance group called the Liberation Army. Assuming you fight Zenora, we'll gladly aid your cause. I appreciate that. We'll take all the help we can get. Follow me. Our base is this one. Looks like we might get Unifi and Monred with this one. I'll take that. She looks like she'll end up being a unique class, and he looks like he's going to be a gladiator, but in beast form. Find werewolves, Vikings, and sword masters. Alright, probably not the scariest group around we've seen. Unifi and the Flossbrew Resistance have reclaimed the capital, but when Zenora seems to take it back, the Liberation offers their aid and marches forth towards a snowy battle. I'm really hoping snow doesn't actually act like sand in this game. I've had enough of sand. That's...
What are we doing just standing here? Ramona needs us.
I don't know, ask
Oh,
Monred. He's the one who brought us here.
But
Trust in her, and she will see that trust repaid. The capital would never fall.
Well, they
so
seem to
easily.
have some confidence in her, that's for sure.
Apologies, but who is this Ramona you speak of?
Founding matron of the Frost Blooms and chiefess of the Owl bloodline,
Chief, the owl.
and the woman who has served as Unifi's mother.
Sir. Well, that doesn't seem to suggest that they're blood related, but okay.
sorry, Morard. This is no time to panic. I need to keep a level head, just like she would. Now, do we know who's leading the enemy troop?
A warrior by the name of Conrad, it sounds like.
Conrad,
We
huh?
put a couple arrows in this Conrad, and that'll stop the invasion dead in its tracks.
If only it were ever
In
that
theory,
easy.
yes. But he's not the only one we have to contend with. Our fellow Bestrels have started attacking each other for no good reason.
Oh, right. Are they going feral?
saw.
Is that what it is?
What's got them so worked up, you think?
I don't know. You tell
Not
me.
a
You're the
clue.
ones that live here.
But whatever's behind it, we can't afford to sit around pondering. For now, we lead the assault on their commander.
Sounds good to me.
All is going
Hey, it's off.
exactly according to plan.
Basically, often.
Lord Elgor, these savages are no match for my trained military. Bastorias will fall in a matter of hours.
A welcome change of tune from the imbecile who came before you. The capital would still be ours if not for him.
Ooh.
May I ask what brings you out here, sir?
New orders from High Commander Ryman. You're to find and secure the Azure Stone of the Lion Kings.
Really?
Care
Lion
to
Kings?
elaborate on that?
Go on, man.
In its fledgling years, Bastorias belonged to the Lion bloodline alone.
Why is
The High
that?
Commander believes the stone most likely resides there to this day.
And what's his reason for seeking it?
All good
That's not
question.
for you to know.
Oh, well, okay then.
All you have to worry about is making it ours. Do I make myself clear?
Well, it looks like he's going to be one of the
Crystal.
Dark Keys ones, and it doesn't seem like he's exactly on our
I'll
side.
never understand how a peasant like him managed to curry such favor with our masters.
Ooh. Well, it doesn't look like theirs. They seem to be the friendliest of bunches there. Ramona should be just south. As long as the other floss brooms are holding the line, it should be alright, at least for a while. But given our brethren have been losing their faculties more and more these days, it's hard to say anything for certain. Well, the place is crawling with them too. What's our plan? It's a shame, but combat seems to be our only course of action. Indeed, we've sadly no mercy to spare on our path to the enemy gen. Elaine's surprisingly okay with that for how much he's usually against it. Okay, so we can't lose Ramona. And defeat Conrad. Easy enough. Looks like it's going to be a massive area. Also seems very strange that we're already fighting for the capital, but I suppose maybe that's a result of us going this way instead of the way that Joseph had originally shown to us. Okay, yellow units. Usually these guys are neutral. Green being allied. So these guys might actually go ahead and attack some of our enemies here. If we leave them alone long enough. If we can barely afford to, that is. Our next spawn point is all the way over here. Probably want to put down like a paladin or a flyer if that's the case. A flyer could kind of just beeline for it, which won't be the worst. Whereas the paladin's going to have to do a little swing around here. If that's the case... Well, I definitely want Fran's unit out here. We can deploy one less unit, but we can give all of our units haste. I suppose we can use Elaine's group. He is, like, carrying half a new team right here. We can go ahead and deploy one more. Really, more so somebody else that can keep up. We could send both of our flyers.
Shall strike them.
I stand ready.
We could send one towards that area, then we could send Oakleys towards
Stronger than ever. Gratitude.
This side, probably. You're probably better off going after these guys. Yeah.
To the skies.
You should be able to deal with flyers better.
Sir.
Yeah, we can hide Fran in the back here, and that should go better, and then everybody will... Oh, so in that group will get initiative.
The time is at hand.
Elaine, you can go ahead and make your way around over here, and grab this fort.
Onward.
Unity...
Just say the word.
I mean, if anything, you're probably immune to it if snow even does anything to us. Okay, Snow, holy words, slows down caps. Wow, okay, but your starting group apparently sucks. Jeez. Why is it that every time I get a new character, they get immediately bodied within the area that they're set up in? Like, you think they would at least make it so they're alright against them. What are you bees doing here? You're supposed to be taking the cap. Not your enemy. Stay back. Got some friendly fire going on over here.
Don't want to follow orders, huh? Maybe my axe can convince you otherwise.
Yeah.
160 HP on these gladiators? Jeez.
Out of my way.
How much HP do you want? Yes. Wow. Get him for 95? Okay.
I'm unstoppable.
These guys are doing nothing.
You'll pay
Wow,
for that.
absolutely destroyed. Some allies is scrounged up for me. These rabid swine are proving nothing more than a thorn in my side. Oh, somebody's not a fan of the furries. I got Valor for him killing a NPC? Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
Come then.
It just seems very strange. Elaine, they're all level 25, and apparently she dies to it, so let's not do that, shall we?
With me.
Your strength.
We have like 5 PG now as a result of
There's
that.
no escape.
Here's our elemental roar. Casual 50 damage
I'm sure you
on
can
him.
do it.
Saved one for you.
Defensive curse. Into our spinning edge. Yeah, these guys have no chance.
I'll help.
In faith.
And with our shaman in line here, yeah, he ain't doing nothing.
Is that better? Like new. I'll help.
How many heals do you want? Yes.
Good.
Well, everybody outside of Elaine and Rosalinda gets experience here. That's
Well
not
fought.
bad. Nobody was targeting that guy, so they should still be going to their respective areas. Oh, well, apparently somebody else got themselves killed, and I got Valor for it. I'll take it. Really, you gotta run through the forest. Ollie, come on now. There's a road right here that gives you a speed boost. Whatever. It's fine. You're hasted. It'll be fine. Dew of knowledge. I'll take it.
We march.
You have anything special, Unify? Acid Snipe. Decreases enemies' starting PP by 1. That's pretty good. Increase assist damage by 50%. Negate stamina consumption for all allied units within range. Only works once, but it seems really good, though. The passive Snipe, making an entire group lose PP, certainly doesn't hurt. Now, you win that. Not as much as I'd like you to win it, but you do win it.
Got it.
And you can help out Fran, since she's going to run out of stamina if she fights all those guys by herself. Looks like they're putting in work on the capital over there. Definitely got to make our way over there.
Guards up.
Almost rude. Wow. Rude.
Lay down. Prove your
Although I
loyalty.
guess it does
Bolster your
boost
defenses.
or waste their
Those who
PP.
defy- Better heal up.
Oh, he did.
I faith
Turns
in
out
you.
not even 131 HP was going to be able to save him from Virginia. Okay, so these guys heal and basically just dispel.
Not finished yet.
They're still considered flyers though, so my ground units are having a bit of difficulty hitting them.
I did it.
The others though, not so much.
I blossom ever brighter.
Miriam continues to become just so tanky.
Dead and buried. Ready anytime.
Unify, you can go ahead and continue. You can
Going
continue
in
to
now.
play support over here, clearly, because ain't no way you win in that.
Blasphemous
After
fool.
late and you make it over here, when you had like a direct beeline to
Come
these
then.
guys, make it make sense, so
Any who
please,
bar my
please.
path must perish.
Well, you can actually get a little bit of experience out of this, so may as well see that. You are using... Okay, yeah, no, we gave you Skyward Thrust, that's right. I was thinking he was using Trinity Rain, but no, that's the honest. Still doing quite a number of them.
Purging the ill humors.
Haste is key.
Witness my strength.
Easy there.
Oh,
We can
man,
do
that Evo
this.
putting in work right now. Oh, he dodged one of those, so I don't get my AP recovery.
Don't let it happen again.
Well, having a cleric against the double shamans putting in
I'll
work
cleanse
right
your
now.
soul.
Stand
These guys are
firm.
dodgy.
Can you match me?
Do
Thankfully,
not
so
see
are
it,
our
God.
flyers.
Faster than the wind.
I suggest you be more
50 HP heal, you love to see
Raise
it.
your guard.
Good to see Tatiana over here can actually heal. I was gonna say Titania, but no, that's not a red-headed paladin. Yeah, what was I thinking?
We've nothing to fear.
Alright. Really wish flyers didn't have so low
The time is at
stamina.
hand.
Of course, they'd probably be just that much more broken if they didn't, but yeah.
To me.
Nobody needs to talk to anybody in this stage, right? Unify needs to go talk to... Oh, my...
Just say the word.
Okay, well, let's make sure we get you over to this fort then, shall we? Should have looked to that before I sent her over here. That's awkward. Alright, well, not much I can do about that now.
Face me and be cut down.
Take 81 damage here. How spread out is that? I mean, surely a majority of that is going to go to Virginia, I would think, anyways. Does that switching? That makes it beyond worse. Alright, definitely don't do that. Whatever. We'll see how bad, or why this goes as bad as it does.
None of you will die here.
These guys continue to do absolutely nothing to Virginia. Given that her Velda talisman to her makes her just so insanely tanky. I mean, we just healed off their fatal dive.
Onward!
Ah, Griffin Glide was able to get her a free dodge. Rude. Why are we losing all this? Oh, she gets crit. Okay. Yeah, it's just I'm picking on Calvary. Feels bad, man. I was like, this seems like way too much damage for how much Virginia was able just to tank. But yeah, no, it's just Miriam getting wrecked by flyers things for being Cav. Feels bad, man.
At your service.
We want to go like this, so that way she can take that and then take the garrison, so that way she can end up with stamina. Ideally.
Blasphemous fool.
I was thinking about skipping this fight, mostly because Shamans just spam a whole bunch of debuffs and make the fight take way longer than it needs to.
Steady on!
Easy there.
Got him.
Pressure them!
The free damage up for everybody is certainly nice, and the free defense. Kind of just a nice supporting unit, Gilbert is. 147 damage crit. Oh no, my defense is down. Whatever will the Shaman do to me? Oh, absolutely nothing. Achilles and Odell have max rank support now? Okay. Man. I know Achilles is like a pre-promote and whatnot, but she kind of feels like the Jagan. Almost kind of like Joseph, except in flyer form. Because for being level 26, you think her stats would be a little bit better, especially being a pre-promote.
May the Father watch over us. I stand
Maybe
ready.
I'm just crazy.
I depart.
She can take that fort, which is going to get her stamina back, and then she can go ahead and fly over there. And it looks like there's an item over there to begin with, so she can go grab that. And then we can start sending out more units over there.
'Tis ours.
Appreciate the help. I snuck out of this enemy's storehouse when they weren't looking. It's yours if you want. We've been defending the capital as best we can, but there are just too many of them. Please, you have to stop their leader before they're overrun. Alright
You'll
then.
not be disappointed.
Who else can we make use of?
Have you need of my bow?
That catapult's probably going to wreck those two right there. Could take Renault's group, although they're all higher level except for Jeremy there, so they're not really going to benefit much from it. Frem's group we could take just for healing purposes. And they should actually be able to get a decent amount of experience.
Anyone needs healing.
Witness the might of an angel.
Yana can play support, but her levels are also low enough for her to be able to
A
get
test
some
for my
experience.
magic.
I stand ready.
Alright.
I take
You
to the
guys
skies.
go this way. You guys can go over here. Apparently we got to get BoundByFate to talk to Ramona. I don't know if it's necessarily required for her. It seems like one of those force recruits where she'll like recruit herself, but we'll see. Here I thought this would be a challenge. Don't let up. Stand firm, Frems. Never again shall we let them invade our city. Bonk.
You face me.
Get rid of them, Elaine. They're already weakened by the catapult. You know they're tanky when the catapult does an outright one-shot.
Good about that.
Well, may as well go ahead and take that kill too while you're right there.
Your villainy ends here.
Elaine's group just gonna run over this area for us. We are leveling up 3 people with it though, so it's not like a huge waste of XP, unlike some our other fights that we've used with them before, that's for sure. Brand's gonna go ahead and take care of this guy. The reason why we did this with Fran is so that way she was able to go ahead and fly around. That way, once she defeats the boss here, she can take the garrison,
Higher still.
recover some stamina,
Victory is ours.
and then when this guy inevitably comes to attack us, we're not going to lose any stamina by being on the garrison itself.
Nowhere is too far.
That way she can still do a little more damage flying over this way before potentially having to rest her.
In the name of the liberation.
Good work, everyone. That's one of their bases. should give us more than enough momentum to march on their general. With caution, that is. Be sure to keep an eye on the capital as well. And she can also potentially res Miranda over here by chilling. We can show off the girl squad. Virginia just continues to care about absolutely nothing. I love how she gets hit for 1 damage and then heals with 51 because her one shield restores 25% of your HP. So by us giving her the Velvet Talisman, she's essentially getting a 25% extra heal.
Not bad.
Off of that healing to begin with.
Not finished yet.
Which just makes her extremely tanky and very difficult to even attempt to get rid
My
of.
training's paid off.
Garia and Virginia actually hit max rank
Dead and
support
buried.
with that. Okay then. Well, you guys are a
stand
little
ready.
more weakened than I would like you to be, but I don't think I really have any healing. No, not really. Maybe we just let you chill there for a sec. Oh, actually, there's a camp over there. How about you just
Nowhere
go
is
take
too
that
far.
camp instead?
Understood.
Oh, looks like the yellow beast actually took out this cleric for me. Thanks for that, I guess. Didn't I have a flyer over
trust in
here?
your
Yeah, I
judgment.
do in Celeste. Should have done this earlier, but now this group is all hasted.
Everything now.
And then we can probably send these 3 to go help out this area, since it looks like they'll probably break
It'll
through
be
soon
done.
enough. Elaine's going to continue to go ahead and get all the items out of this area. Yunfei is still being really slow right now.
Splendid.
Holy herb, that's pretty good. It's regeneration for 3 turns or so. Well, we can go ahead and get rid of those guys, get some experience out of it. And it looks like our green units are actually going to help us out here. Easy.
I won't hold you back.
May the Father smile upon me.
Hey, she hits 25. Let's go. Reduces damage by an ally for 50% for 1 attack. Also prevents them from being debuffed. It only costs 1 PP for that too.
Victory grows
So she
ever
can
closer.
kind of just spam it, really.
You
Well,
face me.
Elaine's going to be out of stamina, but he is covering this area, so basically nobody's getting through here, especially with healing assist from
My
our
legs grow
green
heavy.
units right there. So that side's basically secure. This is going too well. Surely they're going to pop something on us in order to make this fight harder. They got to, right? The moon's out. Is that a problem? Sure is. Furries get stronger, and I mean beasts, meaning their attack will be all the more difficult to withstand. Well, it'd be a shame if, I got rid of most of them before that happened. Try to take caution as you plan your actions in advance. Furries gain stat boost during nighttime battles, allowing them to gain an advantage over their foes. They also increase their mobility throughout a battle stage, making them excellent leaders in nighttime stages. Okay, so they get a free stat boost and a mobility boost for being in the dark. Well, that seems like a little bit much, but okay. Oh jeez, now they've
Look
all
what I
become
found.
Sanic. Oh, police is never
Done.
catching up to these guys.
Witness the might of an angel.
That catapult is definitely not hitting them with the speed boost. It's like they get a free haste
At your
plus
service.
a stat boost.
Sir,
That's a little much, don't you
standing
think?
by.
Go
Nowhere
ahead and
is
take
too
that
far.
watchtower for
At
score.
once.
Although I suppose all of our friendly units are going to get a boost, so that should help them out a bit.
I'm not sure how long I can hold on.
Wow, you do
I'm here.
not win
I'll
that
tend to
fight
your
at all.
wounds.
Okay then. Wow,
I'll heal you.
that stab
Fortune
boost
favors
is
you.
real apparently. Jeez.
You have my aid.
I aid you from
Wow,
afar.
you take 80 extra damage from that? What the? Okay. Alright, why? I know your stats got boosted, but geez, like, how much do they get boosted by? It just said stat boosted. I was like, okay, maybe like, 10-15%, but like, ow.
Come here.
That was a nice
If I
crit.
may.
Physical attack up so they can buff themselves. Jeez, Okay, just attack me 4 times in one turn? Bruh. You serious? No wonder why I'm taking so much damage. Holy.
I'm here.
Ow. Ah, they got the kill there. I wonder if Bernice actually would have been able to tank slightly better, though. Although, I mean, it's a great knight. It's not exactly like squishy. They just, you know, attack me 5 times in one turn. Well, that's unfortunate. Thankfully, Jerome is level 31, so he doesn't really need the experience like that.
For my next fight.
Bernice starting the relatively HP tanky at 69. Nice. A physical attack is huge, 46.
They actually did it.
We actually did it
What is
indeed. Except I don't really have any more healing for you guys.
I'll show you what a witch can do.
Guard call, we could reduce damage by 20%. That could help out a little bit.
Simply say the word.
I've lost enough already.
Quick emphasis, so that way we're actually able to go before them. Certainly won't be bad either. Don't like the fact that it costs 2, although it is a movement speed boost, or a speed boost for everybody in general, so that's probably that. Guard call is insane, though. 20% reduction for 20 seconds. I mean, look at this range for damage reduction. Like, they clearly valued the speed boost more than they did the defense increase, that's for sure.
I'll do everything I can.
Wow, we don't get the kill right there.
I'm here.
Okay, there we do with the magic assist. Well, don't do that range assist, apparently. Alright, Prim, go bully the furries. Is that going to get the video demonetized? Because they're going to be like, somehow it's some protected group.
I'll see it done. This is for you, if I may.
Whatever. It is what it is. Owns?
Be at peace.
Oh man, as soon as we're able to outspeed these guys, all of a sudden we start doing far better. We're out here dodging 93s, you love to see it.
Nice try.
Apparently we should have had Bernice tank because she takes like 0 damage from these guys. Except for that one, apparently. That one hit quite hard. Alright.
I've worked up quite the appetite.
I'll take these levels we're getting out of this area.
Protect themselves. I think I've gotten a little better at this.
Man, you have no initiative? I guess you don't really need it as a bishop, though, considering all of your stuff is really through PV more than anything. Is there any other items I'm missing over here that I'm just not seeing? Maybe we leave you guys... Maybe we just leave you guys right here, so that way, if they do summon more people throughout there, you'll be right there to cut them off. Yunfi continues to just make her walk over here. Maybe we just throw a feather item on her, so that way she can get over to Ramona quicker.
Just say the word.
We already have her scouted to go all the way over
Ready
to her,
anytime.
right? Yeah.
Going there now.
I don't know if we necessarily need to do that, but we may as well go ahead and make it happen.
Anything else is the place.
A divine blessing.
Another Halicorn dash, sure. No, please, is there anything else I'm missing in here? The white on the blue certainly does not make it any easier to find items, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and have you group up with the rest of them. On the off chance they throw more people over here.
I'll take it off your hands.
Yunfei, you go ahead and just continue to make your way over there. So we definitely could have done this area a lot quicker. But, you know, we're waiting on Yunfei to talk with Ramona there. Apparently, putting Scarlet in the front line is better than having my archer in the front line. Because reasons, I guess. Well, good to see that Rosalindi there basically one-shots enemy reinforcements, so far at least in this area. And she actually would have one-shot them, right? Because they're in Night right now, so they're getting that stat boost. So without that stat boost, she actually probably kills there. Ah.
Healing you.
Well, you know, as long as we just have
Let's prove
2,
ourselves.
3 healers in our group, turns out we just don't really take damage.
Is that better? I'll help. Is that better?
I mean, we're already at full HP, Scarlet, but you know, appreciate it. How many heals do you want? Yes. Alright, well that's that down. We almost have enough to quick call her. Distance swap, so we could go ahead and swap positions with people if we want. We could distance swap with Fran's unit. And then she could go over there. And then I could rest in the watchtower, which will have to wait time. Or not, because they'll put me under the watchtower. Yeah, okay, that
I stand
really
ready.
game.
Sir,
Now you're just trolling on purpose, aren't you?
where
Like
should
at
I
some
go
point.
next?
Oh, I think I just
No
let Fran
mercy.
get hit by a catapult. Thanks, screen use. Was not asking for that, but thanks for that, I guess.
Victory is
I,
ours.
Fran, run
At
away.
your service. At once.
You
And
could
I know
at
where
least,
it's
you
too
know, hit
far.
the boss with it. I'm just saying, yeah.
Sir,
Alright, you can get over there so we can end this fight already. Ramona, you're okay. For now, yes, our defense of the capital appears to be holding. Yeah, because I'm like solo holding it for you. Though I must admit, I could never thought our own brethren would strike beside our enemy. Same here, but it doesn't look like they're following the orders either. Almost like they lost control of their minds completely. Regardless, our priority must be bringing this battle to a swift and end as possible. I trust in you to see it done. Apparently that still gave us a decent amount of valor out of that fight. Oh, they're gonna take out Fran with this. She was the one I wanted to have XP too. Whatever, it's fine. Alright, now that they're done talking to each other, apparently I still rested quickly with the lane. I mean, I'll take it.
To me.
Anything else we can really give you guys like this? We could give Fran's group the bonus XP, or we could give ourselves the bonus XP. Either one would honestly be fine. Go smash this guy.
Path is set.
Everybody else is just chilling over here like, I can help too. Well, I suppose Yana can actually go ahead and
Simply say
teleport
the
herself over here. That works. Yeet.
I can do this. I stand ready.
Yana, you do not do very well into that. Okay then.
I'm on my way.
Fran, how you
At
do
your
against the
service.
boss? Still not all that well. Okay then. Maybe that'll just be an
At
lane
once.
thing then, if that's the case. Although
No
Fran is
mercy.
weakened right now, so that's fair.
What
You
magic
guys
should
will
I
get
grace
halfway
you with?
decent
You're
experience.
nothing.
Fran will
You
get
have
better
my aid.
experience.
Tis the fruit of my labor.
Even then, she's still
Dead and
got
buried.
almost 900 experience for that.
We march.
Forget that reinforcement. 1,005 damage.
To me.
Oh no. Oh
Time
no,
is at
no,
hand.
no. Alright, well, let's go ahead and royal order this.
Excellent.
Yana, you could go ahead and
Set.
use your ranged attack. Surely you don't drop like 300 damage for
I'm
this.
here.
You actually give us
have
4
my aid.
damage, which shouldn't feel as rare as it is, but it certainly feels rare.
Now the rebels decide to turn up.
Yeah, well, you know, I had to take a
I'll
ship
seize
over
this
here,
city
alright?
and
It takes
claim
me.
glorious victory for Zenoira.
There we
Will not
go.
fail.
Range assist finally starting to put up some damage. I'll attack down to my elemental roar. Rude. Still did 42 damage to the
I won't be your
gladiators,
son.
even with the damage down. Although that's not really saying much, considering they have 0 defense to begin with. Yeah, I mean, we just hit them for like 400 damage between the two of them with one spin right there.
You won't hurt my friends.
Our archer, sir. surely is not hitting all as hard as I'd like it to.
Remember to rest.
Elaine protecting Scarlet. Oh man, who could have seen this one coming? She just keeps feeding them the PP back to continue blocking for her. See, that kind of works out. All their defense is down and they can't guard. These guys are so done for.
Look at me. Laid low by savage beasts.
Excuse you?
Oh, I shudder to think what Elgor would have to say about this.
Well, you don't have to worry about that because you're dead.
I'll help. Is that better? Like new.
Man, Scarlet's just like, how many heals do you want? Yes. We get 2 levels for a sniper in the back? That's...
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Okay, sure.
I'll need to study this further.
Not bad for an ex-thief.
Alright. Those are some gross. That is with 2 level ups though, so it's actually not as good as it looks like, but I'll take it regardless.
A fine bout.
Extra 3,000 experience for Yana doesn't hurt. Beast Hunter's Buckler. Becomes a heavy guard, grants the user +1 PP if the enemy is bestial. Seems like it's going to be specifically niche to this area, kind of like the Angel Hunter's Buckle, but even still. Except the Angel one, I'm pretty sure is still better because it just says flying in general and not specifically Angel, where this one says specifically Beast. Wow, 64 renown for that fight. If only it actually mattered at this point, since it looks like we're actually maxed out on renown now. Oh, I'll take it though, you know, as sign as we did good at that fight, right?
Hey, Elaine. Since your ring can break Zenoira's spell on humans, you think it'd work on Bestrals too?
I don't know about
Certainly
all
possible,
that.
but I suppose we'll never know unless we try.
It's, I mean, we've really only used it on humanoids so far, not exactly a furry either.
Looks like the answer's no.
Unifi, I have news.
Let's hear it.
Conrad told us everything he knew. Apparently, his commander is on the hunt for an Azure Stone.
Alright
That can
then.
only mean one thing.
The Bastorias Blue.
The what?
Which is what, pray tell?
Is it wise to speak of this to outsiders?
It wouldn't be, if there were any. After what they've done for us, our friends here are honorary Bestrals.
Don't call me an honorary furry. Don't do me like
with
that.
us.
Come
The
on.
Bastorias Blue
Come
should
on,
be with
man.
Ramona.
So their true intent was the Bastorias Blue. How enthralling.
It would explain why they've suddenly turned their gaze back to Bastoritza.
Yeah, they seemed plenty happy to just let us have it once we took it back.
Ah,
Really?
apologies for the delayed
No,
introduction.
alright.
I am Ramona,
This is too far.
leader of
This
the
is too
Frost
far.
Groups.
And I,
Owls.
Elaine, of the Cornian
No.
Liberation Army.
Just
May
no.
I inquire about this
The
Bastorias
furries have
Blue
gone
you
too
keep
far
mentioning?
this time. A light has
It
to
is
be
a
drawn.
brilliant jewel, rich ultramarine in
Oh.
color, which has been passed down through the ages in this land. Not only that, but it serves as a symbol of the highest authority, thus marking its bearer as the monarch of all Bestral bloodlines.
Okay, so the blue stone
As
is just a
such,
marker of being a
The
king,
stone
sure.
has been in the possession of the Lion tribe for centuries now. They are akin to your own nation's royal line.
Really now?
Wait,
So the
then why do you
lions are
have it and not
royalty. Who
Morlord?
could have seen that one coming?
Because I spend my time on the battlefield. Imagine something that important slipping from your pocket in the heat of combat. That's not a risk I'm willing to entertain.
Yeah, Unifi there
Got a
wouldn't know
point there.
anything about something like that. Huh?
Given the current state of the world, it seemed more vital than ever to keep the Blue under safe stewardship.
Makes sense.
And you've taken that responsibility upon yourself.
Indeed. Though I wouldn't dare carry it on my person.
Nobody does,
Where
apparently.
is it then?
hidden deep amidst the tundra. I'd feared an event such as this may come to pass, and sought a place few could penetrate. But with how extensively they search, it seems my precaution may not be enough.
Why does an owl need glasses?
We should find out for sure.
Yes, that may be wise. I know not why these dastards seek the Mark of Kings, but I suggest we prepare ourselves for any eventuality.
Ah, yes, of course.
Now, the village we seek lies through the ravine to the west. Might I ask you to accompany us?
Sure, it's not like we have
would be
anything
honored.
better to do.
Simply give the word once you've made your preparations.
Owl beastrels, bears, fox, goats, cats, rats, what? It's a whole land of furries. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, we're gonna end this furry-filled episode here. Appreciate you guys for watching as we continue our liberation of Bastorias in the next one. See ya.